Alright, well, you can kind of see we've gutted this like a fish. There's a plate on the floor. We need to order that piece because that one's rotted, but it bolts right down. You cut your access out. It's good to go. Pieces, parts. Alright. Now, let's kind of see what we're up to now. Caleb's gone ahead and gotten the booster kit and everything. It's all hooked up there. You can see the shiny new parts we were able to get. The only question mark we've got is the outer tie rods. Will they fit the spindles the way they're supposed to? I don't know if that's been checked yet. We've got all these shiny Caleb's working hard at getting, it looks like sway bar bushings to me.
Yeah.
We're going back together now. The moral of this effort is we're going back together. We didn't do anything earth-shattering, okay? We just got these parts dusted off, cleaned up, and just shot with simple. In this instance, it was going to be some epoxy, and we wound up not getting that out, but it's just a simple implement paint. It's not a restoration. We're just cleaning it up, making it drivable, having fun with it. So from there, we got to take a look. Saw the front end components. We got a box of all 4 Monroe shocks for this, just a factory OE type of shock. Now we start looking. We've got Holley Sniper 2 EFI. That's that center section, that locker center section. This is a retrofit pump. I'll show you that here in a second. That is the fuel tank plumbing kit. I need to tear that apart because we want to do cruise control, and I need to see what type of turn signal switch, how that mounts in the column. I'll get to that in a bit. And then we've got this beautiful intake manifold. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of preview some of these pieces. Shiny new. And this is slick. This is slicker than anything I've ever seen. It has the mounting, and then it just pivots out, twists out. You cut the hole in the tank, and it twists out. So it's really a slick kind of fuel injection fuel pump unit. You do have to cut the tank for this one. It's the Holley's retrofit. We sell these, obviously. And that, we got this kit. It does not have the fuel pump. And it's just a bunch of boxes and some wiring at this point. So with all of this, you can get it with an inline fuel pump. Kevin does not want the inline fuel pump. He wants the in-tank fuel pump. So that's what he got. That's what we've got for him. And those are kind of the parts that we've gotten in. That's all of our wiring there for the console shifter. And yeah, we're just kind of poking our way through. This is the fuel line installation kit. And it's a little bit of money, but it gives me everything that we need. It's just done. It's one package deal, and it's done. It's everything I need to install the fuel system in this car, which is why we do that. All right. This one's going to roll outside tomorrow. We're going to get it out of the building. There's going to be some more stuff we want from it, but we're going to get it out of the building. They do make a spring compressor to mount those springs to the saddle, this is your saddle. and then your spring. Sorry, I'm zooming through way too quick, but I kind of want to get a little more in depth. And this apparatus, and I could have built one, but it just wasn't, it was worth it to me to buy it done, handled. What you do is you bolt this to the saddle, you drop your spring on, and then you slide everything up, and then it comes up through here, and you actually mount it to the hat for the shock, and you just run it down. You run it down, grease these things when you do it, and don't really use air, it's a bad idea, but you run that down and it'll compress that spring. I hope to get some kind of step-by-step tomorrow video of this, but excited to try it. It was inexpensive enough for that A-body Ford setup that I got it in the shop. We need better ways to install springs. But the hopeful is tomorrow we'll be getting all of these in place. You know, the pads are about half-life, so we're probably just going to run them. You know, clean itself up. Again, this is not a restoration. This is us doing upgrades to make this vehicle stable, something that you can drive daily.